Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Sri Ramakrishna is explaining to Vijay Krishna Goswami. He belongs to the Vaishnava tradition, though he has come into the Brahmo Samaj of Nirguna Nirakara Upasana, as if the other part continues. His old tendencies of bhakti is continuing. Sri Ramakrishna is taking him to the other end. Neither the bhakti nor the jnana. Another path. He is explaining the 7 planes of existence by awakening the Kundalini process. But here the awakening of Kundalini is not being explained by Sri Ramakrishna. But what happens in those planes? All these planes of existence which the Kundalini Yoga prescribes, we pass through in every path, not knowing. That particular experience which a jiva experiences in each path will be same. But path adopted is as if different paths are meeting and parting. In the place with reference exclusively to the experiences. Experiences do not differ much. Now, when Bhakti Yoga, we don't discuss anything about the chakra or the planes of existence. I love God. Simply love God, where I get lost myself. I forget the body. I enter into a state where this world is not there. I am not there. Nothing, no memory of the world also remains there. But I am in a different realm, looking at my Lord, and Lord has presented Himself to me in that realm, in that dimension in which I have entered. We are experiencing, we don't know it is anahata. But when the Kundalini raises to the anahata level, it automatically, he gets the same experience this person is getting. Unless, like Jnani, he avoids that station and continues ahead without getting down in that station. He doesn't go through because it is still Prakriti. Leaving the lower 3 chakras, Muladhara, Swadhisthana and Manipura, entering into Anahata at the Hridaya level, leaving the Nabhi and entering into Anahata, he enters into the realm of Prakriti. He has left his own existence of karmic existence at the lower 3 chakras. The Jiva Tattva he has transcended, enter into Prakriti Tattva. Still, because the Prakriti is there, the Advaitin avoids it. He passes through without getting down in any station. He straight away comes to Vishuddha, where the form is dissolving, and complete dissolved state, he enters into the 2 parts, the Agnya and Sahasrara. When the mind ascends to the next plane in the forehead, between the eyebrows, he sees the form of Satchidananda and desires to touch and embrace it. Here the form we were discussing yesterday, the form, it can mean, which can be anything that is perceived at any level by any instrument of my existence is called form. If I can perceive, mind need not be there, but my perception is there. My body need not be there, but I am perceiving. Now in dream, when I sleep, I get a dream. And in the dream, I am seeing so many forms. Nothing is there. Mind has created a world which is only kalpanika, which is just a mental picture. And I am moving about in it, experiencing how everything is form. Because I am perceiving it with my imaginary eyes. The whole thing is imagination, world of imagination. I have entered into the world of imagination created by mind, not my imagination. Mind has created, I have entered into it in dream. This is dream. Dream is created by mind. And I have entered into it, identified with the dream body which mind itself has created. It exactly tallies in respect of everything, my own existence, physical, Jagrata Avastha, my identity. Same nature, same feeling, same thing, same ragadvesha, all is created. That body has, mind has created exactly replica of me. I immediately identify, oh, I am here. How you see the mind? It is not this I of the waking state is there. The inner thread is the self, independent of I. But dream I is entirely different from the waking I, because dream I is created by mind. And I am seeing all the forms. Forms are not at all there. Because I am perceiving, though identifying with the dream body, I am able to perceive. My eyes are seeing the form. Anything I can conceive. Now love. Love, when I say love, I understand what is love. When I say patriotism, I understand what is patriotism. The moment I am able to understand what it is, without an actual form, love doesn't have a form. Patriotism doesn't have a form. But the moment I am able to conceive it by mind, it has taken the form. Because mind is able to conceive it. Similarly, in dream I am conceiving the dream world in the dream body. Myself is supporting my experiences, that's all. I am not actually participating there because it is a dream world. And that I am able to understand and perceive. Similarly here, their intellect, independent of mind, in dream world who is experiencing is intellect, buddhi. Buddhi is just watching and experiencing the whole thing. That's why when I come back, I remember what I dreamt. So here, because there is an intellect which perceives and understands the dream, I am able to hold it as a experience. But coming down, I know it was all play of mind. Nothing was there. Neither elephant was there, nor I was there. The intellect was there, buddhi was there, to just be a silent witness without participating, without any judgment. It has come down, taking a rough estimation of that. Intellect doesn't have memory. Mind has memory. Intellect just gives judgment and disappears. I see this, I see photo of Thakur Mother Swamiji. Eyes are seeing, mind is conceiving, buddhi, intellect is asserting. Yes, what you saw is right. This is. So, buddhi just gives judgment, yes, that is so. Mind conceives clear picture of what the eyes are seeing, what ear is hearing, audio, visual, everything is first received by mind. here we see that the intellect, which is independent of mind, is holding it without any, gives the judgment there and disappears. Similarly, when we enter into beyond form, beyond Prakriti, I left the realm of nature totally. When I leave this is Akasha Tattva, first formation of the matter. Akasha, Akashad Vayu, Vayu Agni, Agni Rapa, Adve Prithivi, various layers of formation of the universe. So this, when we come to the throat level, it is form has started totally dissolving. It's half dissolved state, as if the ice doll kept in the sunshine has already lost all its, only stick is there left to be dissolved. Then when it goes to the Ajna, there is nothing of the Prakriti. I have entered into the realm of spirit, Chaitanya. I have entered into Chaitanya Sagara. There, here, Chit Shakti, which has created the universe, which has become herself universe. That Chit Shakti is in her own glory, floating in the Satchidananda. Energy, the Shakti, the matter and energy are interconvertible. Whole thing has become energy. Like that, my existence has raised to this level of consciousness. My existence has raised to that level of consciousness where Prakriti is not there, nature is not there. I am totally in the realm of Chaitanya, Chaitanya Sagara. I have entered and seeing here, still in me duality is not there, in perception duality is not there, but in itself there is a duality of Chit Shakti and Chaitanya. That Chit Shakti and Chaitanya, that Chit Shakti I am able to perceive, understand. What understands? Mind is not there, senses are not there, nothing of no instruments I possess, nothing is there, yet I am able to, which is dipped, charged by consciousness, Chaitanya, thinking of Chaitanya, just like a person thinking of anything becomes that ultimately, like that, thinking of Chaitanya, infinite, eternal, thinking of that, he has become that the whole thing, like a iron ball, heating, it has become fire, red hot. It has become white hot, giving out light. It is fire. It is like lamp now. We see in the filament lamp, the filament is no more filament. It is light. It is emitting light. It is being light, emitting light. Like that, the intellect has totally become Chaitanya, and as it's going to dissolve, there it's able to perceive that I, which is dissolved in the intellect, which knows itself to be Chaitanya, is seeing this, experiencing the Chaitanya. The I, the individual I, which has dissolved into the buddhi, ahankara, which is dissolved in the buddhi and charged by the Chaitanya itself. It has become Chaitanyik existence, but individualized. It is still, now it sees same Chaitanya in the infinite existence, in the ocean of Ananda, Satchidananda Sagara, and it wants to become one. It wants to, as if he's going to embrace it. It is very difficult to conceive even what that state could be. It wants to, as Chaitanya, individual. There is no difference. Just like a drop of water in ocean is able to identify itself independent of the ocean and thinking, oh, I am here in the ocean. Anybody seeing, including God, he cannot differentiate between the drop in the ocean. All sides ocean, it is ocean only. But it is thinking of itself as an identity, individual identity, because the buddhi has not completely dissolved. Ego also is dissolved in buddhi. The pancha jnanendriyas also have only shuddha buddhi. That's why Ramakrishna used to say shuddha buddhi, shuddha mon, or shuddha atta ag. The pure mind, the pure intellect and pure Atman is one and the same entity. Here the clarity, with clarity, it is moving to hold that. Now it tries to hold and dissolves. Intellect is going to dissolve now. When mind ascends, here mind means the Shuddha Mon, which has merged in the intellect to become the Chaitanya itself. Ego also merged, Panchajnana, what enters into the, before it enters the Vijnanamaya Kosha, when we take up the Koshas, before it enters to Vijnanamaya Kosha, that is Anahata Chakra. When we take chakra levels, it is Anahata Chakra. When we are entering into Anahata Chakra, or we are entering into Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, from Manomaya we are entering into Vijnanamaya, mind merges in the intellect. Intellect with the Pancha Jnanendriya alone enter there. Pancha Jnanendriya and intellect itself is called Vijnanamaya Kosha. Pancha Jnanendriya with Manas is Manomaya Kosha. Pancha Jnanendriya is common. Here, because Pancha Jnanendriya is also highly purified, it has left out all the worldly tendencies it has acquired. Prapanchika Vasana has gone away. It is able to perceive the divine. It is so pure. There is no good and bad to it, just like nature. In nature, there is no good and bad. Good and bad are, there is existence is there in Prakriti, nature, existence is there, life is there, mind is there, mind is there, matter is there, movements are there. Movements create action and reaction. Action and reaction is Karya Karana Bhava. The whole thing is law of cause and effect. It is something you hit, you get pain. Action and reaction. Good and bad is not there. When the result, what is the result I am getting? From the result, I infer this as good and bad. If result is making me evolve, good. The results are good. Is favorable to me. It is helping me, then I call it good. If it is not, it's unfavorable to me, it's painful to me, then I call it bad. Papa Punya is decided by the result. Good and bad is decided by the result I am getting. It is mental conception of humans. Animals also don't know what is good and bad. In nature it is not at all there. Action and reaction. So mind will be, when it enters into Vijnanamaya Kosha, mind just sees like a newborn baby, non-judgmental mind. It doesn't judge anything, it has not labeled anything. This is my father, this is my mother, no labeling. It is not, no judgment. Newborn baby, it is like no judgment. A boy is going, it doesn't even bring a understanding, artha. A boy is going. We see boy is going, Immediately. He is sitting. The moment I see, already the artha has come. This person is here sitting. That the artha is not there. Judgment is not there. Nirnaya is not there. It is just, it has not labeled anything. That non-judgmental mind of a newborn child appears again when he enters into samadhi. In Manomaya Kosha also, this differentiation remains because mind remains independent of intellect. And when we enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, the mind becomes so pure, like a clean state of the newborn child. It has nothing has been written yet. Non-judgment. This merges in the buddhi. This merges in the buddhi and enters into Vijnanamaya Kosha. Buddhi alone remains. It merges in the buddhi. Pancha Jnanendriya will be there. He has to see God. Buddhi will be there, which is perceiver. This perceiver is Nischayatmika. Sankalpa Vikalapa. He may be God. No. There won't be mind at all to doubt or think of the pros and cons. Looks like God. No. Seen God only there. Nothing else. So the intellect, buddhi is Nischayatmika. Manas is Sankalpa Vikalpatmika. It goes on thinking pros and cons. Before I can tell you, give me a little water, I already mind judges, will he give or not? Its orientation is towards he will give. Then you say, give me water. It has already judged, he will give. Before everything, after judgment he does. So here we see the intellect alone enters. And when it gets the form and all, Pancha Jnanendriya is there. The Shuddha Ahankara, which is one with the buddhi, it is there experiencing God, talking, this, that. All play is going on in the realm of spirit. Chidakasha, the space of consciousness, everything is happening. Just like dream world. Dream world is lower truth. Waking is still high. Samadhi is still higher truth. Compared to the samadhi, this is all unreal. Just like after waking up, dream is unreal. The world we see is unreal. So there we see the another entering into Vijnanamaya Kosha, getting the vision of God, Pancha Jnanendriyas are there, and just like mind merges in buddhi while entering into Savikalpa Samadhi, entering into Nirvikalpa Samadhi, there the Bhakta and Bhagavan starts becoming one. In love he wants to merge in God, to become one. The form is dissolving and it is becoming ekarasa, like two dolls of ice kept in sunshine in a vessel is slowly dissolving and becoming water. Both are. No, you cannot distinguish between the doll Bhakta and a doll God anymore. You molded one Bhakta and Bhagavan with the eyes kept in the sun in a vessel. Bhakta also is dissolving, Bhagavan also is dissolving. The forms are dissolving. It is becoming ekarasa. Then water alone is there. Which portion is Bhakta dissolved, which part is Bhagavan dissolved, you can't find out. No more, never. They have become ekarasa. And again you mold, it is some other water, mixed up water. It is no more. You can never differentiate. To that extent, they go. Here, when going from Nirvikalpa, Savikalpa to Nirvikalpa, just like for Manomaya Kosha, entering into Vijnanamaya Kosha is entering into Anandamaya Kosha and beyond. When it is entering into Nirvikalpa, Pancha Jnanendriyas, which was perceiving God, merge in the buddhi. No perceptions. All the five senses, sight, hearing, touch, smell and taste, all the Pancha Jnanendriyas dissolve in buddhi. Buddhi perceives independent of. That's why when you enter into between the eyebrows, here when it comes to here, you don't have Jnanendriyas, nor there is form. But there is he says, it sees the form, as Ramakrishna said, when the mind climbs to between the eyebrows, Ajna Chakra, the sixth plane, when it enters, it sees the form. That form is what is recorded by the buddhi. Buddhi is there to understand it, but it doesn't have senses to see the forms are not there. Jnanendriyas have merged from my side, from the other side, the whole thing has merged. Only Chaitanya and Chit Shakti are there. The energy and the its adhara. All my energies, I can do, I can walk, I can think, all these Shaktis of mine merge in me when I sleep. Like that, all these Shaktis merge, merged state, still total one. The Chaitanya alone is there, like second stage of deep sleep in us. It is not there. It has whole thing of the nature has become energy, and energy still trying to expand into the Chaitanya and dissolve. It can be differentiated. There we see the form, because independent intellect has become entirely charged with Chaitanya and become Chaitanya Swarupa. And it is going to dissolve, but it is perceived, oh, I the Brahman, is experiencing the absolute Brahman. It is individualized and the expansive. The river has entered the ocean already and is expanding. After entering, it has already left its name and form. Namarupa vihaya. Giving up the name and form, it is entering into the ocean. The moment it enters into the ocean, it is ocean. Still, it has not spread into the ocean. It has just gushed into the ocean. And for all purposes, it is ocean. But it wants to spread now. It is like embracing the ocean. This state, still individuality is there after entering. It has not become. That is the Ajna Chakra. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.